What if one normal phone call could prove that your entire life wasn't yours? Leo Grant had never believed in destiny. He believed in systems, data, patterns, predictable outcomes. 38 years old, risk analyst at a global insurance firm. Quiet apartment, no pets, no drama. His life wasn't exciting, but it was controlled. That's why the voicemail felt wrong. It came at 2:17 a.m. He didn't recognize the number. The message was short, calm, almost bored. Leo, you need to stop answering calls. He stared at the screen. Stop answering which calls? There were no missed calls, no new notifications, just that voicemail. He almost deleted it. Almost. Instead, he played again. Same voice, same tone, and something else. The voice was his. Not similar, not close, identical. The next morning, Leo checked his call history. Nothing. No incoming call. No voicemail log. No trace. But the audio file was still there. He tried calling the number back. Disconnected. He went to work. Meetings. Forecast models. Risk assessments. But something had shifted. At 10:42 a.m., his phone buzzed. Unknown number. One text. You're already late. Late for what? Before he could respond, another message. Conference room C. Don't bring your phone. Leo laughed under his breath. Scam. Prank. Wrong number. But something pulled at him. Conference room C was empty when he arrived. No people. No screens. Just a single envelope on the table. No name. No logo. Inside was one sheet of paper. 3 words. This is your loop. He felt a chill crawl up his spine. His phone buzzed in his pocket. He hadn't left it behind. A new voicemail appeared. Same voice. His voice. You never listened the first time. Leo didn't sleep that night. He replayed the voicemail over and over. The pauses. The breathing. The slight tension in the throat. It wasn't just similar. It was him. Not a recording from a meeting. Not AI generated. Not a fake. It had his cadence. His rhythm. His unconscious vocal habits. The next day, he tested something. He didn't go to work. At 9:03 a.m., his phone buzzed. Unknown number. You weren't supposed to do that. His heart dropped. How do you know? He typed. 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Then, because you always go to work. Leo felt something tighten in his chest. Who are you? He typed. The reply came instantly. I'm you. Just later. He laughed. Loudly. Alone in his apartment. Prove it, he typed. A pause. Then, check the scar on your left ankle. The one you got at 12. You slipped on the dock at Lake Alder. Leo froze. No one knew about that. He hadn't told anyone. No photos. No records. How do you know that? He typed. You're asking the wrong question. The message replied. His phone rang. Unknown number. He answered. The voice on the other end was calm, measured, tired. Low, the voice said, I need you to stop taking calls. Every time you answer, it gets worse. What gets worse? Leo demanded. Everything, the voice replied. You're lying, Leo said. You're not me. A pause. Then, tomorrow at 6:14 p.m., you're going to stand in line at the grocery store. The woman in front of you will drop a bottle of olive oil. You'll help her. She'll say, I always drop things when I'm nervous. You'll say, me too. You won't know why you said that, but you will. The line went dead. Leo didn't plan to go to the grocery store, but at 5:58 p.m., he was there anyway. He told himself he was proving the voice wrong. He stood in line. At 6:14 p.m., the woman in front of him dropped a bottle of olive oil. It shattered. She gasped. I always drop things when I'm nervous, she said. Without thinking, Leo replied, Me too. The words left his mouth before his brain caught up. His stomach dropped. He left the store without buying anything. His phone vibrated. Unknown number. You see now. What is this? Leo typed. Some kind of experiment? Yes, the reply came, but not the kind you think. That night, Leo searched his email, his cloud, his backups. He found something strange. A hidden folder. not labeled, not indexed. Inside were dozens of files, audio recordings, voicemails, transcripts, all from numbers he didn't recognize, all dated years in the future, and all from him. One file was titled, First Breach version 3. He opened it. It was a recording, his voice. "You're not supposed to remember this," the voice said. "If you're hearing this, then the system failed. And that means we're out of time." Leo's heart raced. "What system?" he whispered. Another file. Timeline collapse, prevention protocol. Inside were diagrams, flowcharts, decision trees, all labeled with his name. Leo Grant. Primary variable. He wasn't being monitored. He was being calculated. The calls increased. Not every day, not every hour, but always at moments of choice. When he hesitated, when he changed plans, when he thought about doing something differently. Don't take that route. Don't send that email. Don't go out tonight. At first, Leo resisted. Then he started testing. He did the opposite. Every time. When told not to go somewhere, he went. When told not to speak, he spoke. Each time, something small happened. A near accident, a sudden argument, a job complication. Nothing catastrophic, but always something. Until one night, the voice changed. Not calm, not tired, urgent. "Leo," it said, "you're destabilizing the sequence." "I don't care," Leo replied. "I'm not your puppet." A long pause. Then, "You're not the puppet. You're the pivot." "What does that mean?" "It means everything branches from you." Leo demanded the truth. The voice finally gave it. Years from now, Leo would design a predictive risk model so accurate it wouldn't just forecast events. It would influence them. Corporations would use it. Governments would use it. Systems would adjust around it. People would never know until something went wrong. A small miscalculation, a minor optimization, a single recommendation, and an entire financial network would collapse. Not from malice, from math. Millions affected, lives altered, trust broken. And Leo would try to undo it, not through courts, not through media, through time, not by traveling, by influencing himself, through communication, through loops, through controlled interference. "You build a system that talks to your past self," the voice said, "and now you're inside it. So you're trying to stop me from becoming you," Leo said. "No," the voice replied. "I'm trying to stop you from fixing what I broke." "That doesn't make sense." "It does," the voice said, "because the fix is worse than the mistake." Leo learned the truth. Every time future Leo changed the past, it didn't erase the problem. It multiplied it. Each correction created new timelines, new risks, new failures. And every version of Leo believed he was the one doing the right thing. The voice wasn't guiding him towards safety. It was guiding him toward control. And control was a problem. "What happens if I stop answering?" Leo asked. Silence. Then, the system loses its anchor. And what happens then? The future becomes undefined. Leo sat with that. No predictions. No interventions. No corrections. Just uncertainty. Just freedom. Just risk. For the first time, Leo did something he had never done before. He turned his phone off. Not airplane mode. Not silent. Off. The world didn't end. No alarms. No collapses. No sudden disasters. Just quiet. Days passed. Then weeks. No messages. No calls. No voices. One morning, Leo woke up and realized something. For the first time in his life, he didn't know what would happen next. And instead of fear, he felt relief. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing you can do is try to control the future. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let it go